And you're a California kid, and we were just talking about recruiting. You're a California kid that wound up at Washington. How does that happen? How do you get away from UCLA and USC, or how does that happen?
At the time, those two teams were really interested in a bunch of seniors. Lane Kiffin was at USC, and UCLA just kind of...
You can stop when you say Lane Kiffin was at USC.
But it was a bunch of talent that got away from the city. There's a bunch of talent out there, a bunch of guys up at Washington who are actually from the city. So I don't know. I guess they just kind of looking over the city guys that they don't have talent in there. They're actually pretty loaded.
SoCal's always loaded. I think. And that's why I said we were just talking about Utah as a state. There's a lot of good football talent in Utah, and a lot of those guys are on USC right now. But how does that wear on you when you're in high school and USC's not calling you, and your hometown team is not knocking on your door? How difficult was it for you to have to go to Washington? And I don't mean to say, I don't slight Washington at all. I just mean, how difficult is it to have to leave SoCal to go to Washington?
Well, growing up, USC has always been a school to me, especially like UCLA. I know a bunch of older guys that from my city that actually went there, and then this drought happened for some reason. And a lot of guys didn't understand it. I had teammates who were way highly recruited than me throughout high school, from my school, who didn't get offers from neither. So I wasn't worried about it. My goal was just to get D1, just get into college. Have the opportunity to continue playing football was one of my goals, and there's a lot of guys' goals, because in the city you don't have a lot of opportunity. And sports, and particularly football, is a big doorway for a lot of people to further their education, to further their athletic career. And I was just blessed to be able to get that offer from Washington. So for me, started recruiting Troy Williams, and he was a good friend of mine, it's like a brother to me. And he committed in 10th grade year, so I was constantly up at Narbonne checking us out. And came to see me play against Sarah, who has guys who are loaded. So Jordan was on that team, and when I beat Sarah, and that was it. That was pretty much it for that.
Does talent always show out?
Not really, because you said this.
Does talent always show out? I think if you're a good football player and you're a leader on an elite defense, I think a lot of people missed on you. You know what I mean? So my question is, does that talent always show out? I think somebody's always going to find a guy like you.
It doesn't always show out, because the guy behind me is the starting defensive end for SC right now.
There you go.
He was phenomenal. I remember when we used to interchange and rotate out. He used to always go in and make plays. At first, throughout his junior season, he wasn't had to play until his senior season, because he finally got the opportunity. But it's always, you always have to wait your turn. For some guys, that turn is just a little too close for guys to be able to get the opportunity to showcase their skill.
Kieshawn Bierria from Washington's our guest.